What? Well. This is a test. This is a test. This is a test. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, why couldn't I? Oh my god, I didn't see that before. Bitrate's bad. What? Ah! You're not supposed to be here. Hi, Dead Meat. Thank you. Actually, I'm gonna end the stream, I think, and come back in a minute. I'm so rusty. I forgot a couple things. But thank you. You can do that again in a second. Oh my god. Again? More? Also, why is that not working on my chat? Oh, hey. Oh, it's up at the top. Oh, I messed up. Hey, you guys get to see some live edits. What? Okay, we're getting there. There we are. Oh my gosh. Guys. Alright. Alright. I guess I'm not going to end the stream then. I just have to update my stuff on the fly. Let's hope it works. Hi. Wrath, thank you for stopping by. Go to sleep. Oh my god, you subscribe with Prime? Why would you do that? Thank you. That's why we have Prime subs. It's amazing I'm still an affiliate because it's been how many years since I've done this? Oh my gosh, stop. Stop. Don't do this. Don't do this, guys. You're gonna make me want to do this like on a regular basis. Which I do. Oh, I didn't do my backlighting. See, I'm so rusty, I'm out of practice. Oh my god. Tell me what to do. You're right, you're right, you're right. I respect you. You're a grown man, you can do what you want. How dare I? I love it. I love it. Yes. Yes. I'm bad about that. But you text me. Phones work both ways, right? So, I know. I'm guilty. I'm bad. I think about people all the time, but I don't actually, like, use my thumbs to do the thing. But I love that we have this opportunity. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Alright. You sleep. Go to bed. Get out of here. For the rest of you, give me 2 seconds, and this is going to look a little prettier when I come back. Also, watch this transition. That's pretty good. Oh, alright. Alright. Lights? Yeah? Yeah? Not a lot of green. The blue really washes that out. Really washes that out. 2 seconds. So I can actually see what I'm doing. Yeah, okay. Alright, that's fine. Ooh, get a weird, like, 3D effect on the stand with that shadow. It's kind of trippy. I'm sorry. Am I multi-streaming my... Yes. Call me Chad. Don't clip any of that. That's embarrassing. Yeah, Dead Meat Plays. I am multi-streaming, and for your information, I am doing so through the ease of Meld Stream? What? I don't know the name. Meld Studio? Yeah, Meld Studio. Meld Studio. It's a new thing. You have heard of Meld? Yes. My YouTube algorithm got me with like months old videos from Alpha Gaming. I feel like I'm loud. SE Live. I'm not familiar with that. I've obviously been outside of the streaming game for a while, so I don't know. I don't need a keyboard right now. Right? No. Keyboard goes away. Don't want it. Don't need it. Stream Elements, basically. Oh, okay. SE. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, because Streamlabs, we don't do that anymore. No. Bad Streamlabs. Bad. In OBS, man, oh gosh. I don't know what I did to my computer since the last time I streamed. Oh my god, wait, have I ever streamed on this computer? Maybe not. Yeah, I opened OBS and was like, oh, this is a lot of work. Mel, this was easy. I could set this up. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're a real one. Go to lurk mode, and I'll be here for a little bit. I'm going to be ripping some packs, doing some stuff, and hopefully break this out into some things. I don't know. We'll see. Get some fun stuff on the table here. Did my camera change its settings back? Naughty, naughty. Good vibes. Good vibes all around. Also, if you're still there, if things sound bad, please let me know. I would really love if... Good balance. Oh, brilliant. I love that, because I don't know what's happening, to be perfectly honest with you. There we go. Ooh, yeah, that's better. Ooh, yeah, that's much better. That's much better. Let's do that. Apply. Okay. Now, don't change settings on me, camera. Yo, using two cameras? Complicated. A wee bit complicated. Not gonna lie. Don't ask me why, like, my first time back streaming, I decided to do the most complicated thing I possibly could. To multi-camera setup with, like, 2 lights to get a downward angle and, like, because you see my fingies here in the background. Why? Why would I do that to myself? I don't know, fiend for punishment. Music seemed like it got way quieter. I don't know. This is such a vibe. Like, just being here with the things. I miss this. It's nice. I also think I just need an excuse to hear myself talk. What a night. Alright, what a way to start. Having friends is really cool. Having friends is pretty cool. And if you need a friend, I'm right here. Stop by and say hello. That's for the people watching later, by the way. Okay. Well, I guess I should do an intro and get into this thing. Let's do that. I don't have a full screen like camera though. That's okay. You can just stick with this. Alright. What's up, universe? Internet dad coming at you live. Or delayed. Or video on demand. Or in a clip. A reel. A short. Whatever, you know, platform I put this on, and however you're seeing this at a later date. Welcome. Hello. Today, right now, in a moment, what you're about to see is me opening my very first Magic the Gathering packs. Yes, that's right, very first MTG packs. Never bought Magic stuff before. I've been wanting to get into it for a little bit now, and I finally pulled the trigger because they released a new expansion. New packs, whatever you guys call them. I call them expansions. That's what I'm used to in video games. Edge of Eternities. Yes, you're right. It's August 2025. And so I've bought my first Magic stuff. And we're going to open today. I've got a bundle, and I've got Commander. And I don't know what to open first. And you know what? This is going to be an oddly, probably anticlimactic opening, to be perfectly honest with you, because, well, like I said, I've never bought Magic before. I've played a couple of times with some really crappy, basic decks. I played a little bit of Arena, again, basic, just learning what the heck Magic is, and what colors I might like, you know, kind of getting a vibe a little bit. So I'm not up on the current card meta, what's strong, what everything means, what the synergy looks like. So I might pull some really awesome stuff. And I did a little bit of research. I did a little bit to see, you know, what are some top tier cards? Like, what do we like? What's something that I should definitely know and be excited about? So I should be familiar with at least 10 that are like, oh, that I'm gonna get excited about this one. So we'll see what we get. I mean, obviously in the Commander pack, like that's the deck. So that's, I'll go through that. We'll read some stuff. That's, you know, I need to learn that. It does come with a collector pack, I believe, though. So that'll be something cool to open and see what comes in that, because, you know, that's random chance stuff. And then the bundle, you know, packs some random stuff in there. So we'll see what's going on. Serialize something incoming. Yeah, I do. It's so serialized. I know that's a thing. Beginner's luck, right? I can only hope. Beginner's luck gives me something. Lady luck, beginner's luck. I need something. Oh, I was gonna grab a knife because I feel bad like ripping this side thing. What do we start with? You like that transition? I liked watching it. That was nice. I spent too much time setting that up. All right, here's the bundle. Bundle box. Very pretty. Very pretty. I love the tear tabs. It's really cool. Really nice art. And my fingers happen to just kind of match. That was an accident. That was kiddos help me pick that. Pulse Charizard. Is this good? Dude, you know how many Charizards there are out there? I know someone that could tell us which one is a good one. Alright, Battle for the Fate of a Dying Star. Let me scoot in so I can read this. At the edge of the known multiverse, a star system teeters on the brink of disaster. Chart a course through Sothera and explore distant planets, wield dazzling magic, and wage war with alien factions. Just steer clear of the unstable supervoid at the center of the system, unless you choose to harness the vast chaotic energies within. Alright, so in the bundle, we are going to get 5 traditional foil and 5 regular borderless celestial basic lands. Those are cool, those are pretty. An oversized spin down life counter. That'll be nice. Obviously don't have one of those yet. 9 14 card Edge of Eternities play boosters. So those are the ones that don't have like the foils, because those are the collectors. And I'm sorry this isn't going to focus very well. I turned off autofocus because it was wigging out. So you get what you get here. I might have to turn it back on, actually, once I start pulling cards. You know, work with me. Plus 10 traditional foil and 10 regular basic lands and 2 reference cards. So we'll get some foily goodness. We'll get some fun stuff. An alt art traditional foil emissary escort. Don't know what that is. And an Edge of Eternities card box. That's the bundle. That's one thing to look forward to. Second thing. Commander deck. And I chose the Counterintelligence, the blue, red, white deck. Kind of speaks to what I've enjoyed playing thus far in Arena and my very limited time with the actual cards. I really liked a couple of white decks that I was playing. I like the blue ability to like counter spell and do all that fun stuff, and the white just kind of building and stacking, and it's like a ramp deck, I think is what I would call it, from like my Hearthstone and other card days. In this guy, We get a couple of commanders. A vessel. I guess you can be a ship. I am ship. But this collector booster sample pack. Oh, collector booster sample pack. Collector pack. That's got the foils and stuff, right? 100 card deck with 12 new cards, a deck box, 6 double-sided token cards, 4 punch-out counters, a strategy insert, and reference card. This might be the first thing we open because it's going to be probably the least exciting. Because I mean, anyone can go, buy this, and it, like they give it to you, right? Like you know what you're buying, kind of thing. I don't, because I don't know anything about this, but you know what you're gonna get. Whereas the bundle, that's gonna be where the excitement is. Wow. I had to switch to Safari, but otherwise fastest Prime sub in my life. Attaboy. Much appreciated. You guys, are you on your phone then? You had to switch to Safari? You wild. Dedicated. Love it. Love it. 33 months too, by the way. Like, that's some dedication. That shows you like, yeah, I haven't streamed in forever. But back in the day, Forte wins an OG. He's been around. He's been around. Oh, and I get some dragon shields because, duh. Justice. They're like silver. They're not silver because silver's a color. These are Justice, which looks like silver, but it's not silver. Don't call it silver. It's Justice. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. This is gonna come later. Let's set that off to the side because that's gonna be the exciting stuff. Let's get through this first. Oh boy. I gotta rip it. It just makes me nervous. I'm like very OCD when it comes to unboxing stuff. So like, deep breath. Okay. Don't do me dirty, box. Do be nice. Just tear. Nice. Okay. Okay. Take it slow. Slow. Here we go. Oh, ooh. Alright, this, I'm not going to look this up, but I bet this says something. Oh, right at the end. Right near the end, I should say. Okay. Yes, I'm OCD about this. This bothers me. It bothers me. All right. I wonder what that says. I'm curious, but not that curious. I'll look it up later. Ooh, all right. Let's see what we got. All right. Scoot closer so I can see what y'all are seeing. You guys got the best seat in the house. I can't even hardly see anything over here. All right, so this is the collector booster sample pack. So usually the full packs have 14 cards, right? This has 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to keep counting. I think just 1. So like a foil card. That's cool. I mean, it's a sample, right? To get you hooked. Pretty. I love the art. I really love the vibe of the Edge of Eternities stuff. Like, it's nice. Just, I'm excited to see these cards. I'm excited to see these cards. I'm gonna do a little adjustment on my camera real quick. I'm so sorry. I need the autofocus to actually work though. Okay, and if it starts bugging out, then it's just gonna go right back off. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Because it's a few clicks. A few clicks is all we need. Alright, what do we got? Do I just pull this out? Ooh, yeah, okay, okay. Ooh, here we go. Ooh, that was something. Okay. Ah, there's the commander. One of the 2 commanders. In Spirit, flagship vessel. Ooh, and there's the counters. Ooh, there's a cool robot thing. I think that's the other commander. That's what we saw in the front of the box there. Couple counters and tokens. Cool. Alright, punch those out. And there's 100 cards right there. There they are. Oh, and there's a card box. Ooh, yay, cute. I feel like I've got a Happy Meal. Okay, so it's like a side. And I bet, you know what? It will fit. It will fit with sleeves. Okay, sir at Game Store that sold me this pack that said that it probably wouldn't fit the 100 cards with sleeves. How wrong you are. Not that I'm going to use this forever. Ooh, that's really pretty. That's cool. I love space. Call me Space Core. Oh, that needs... Once I get my stream like up and running again, if I can keep this going consistently, that needs to be like something that you can buy with the points, the coins, the things, the dad coins or whatever I've got, where like Space Core just goes space like across the screen. Yay. That would be fun. That'd be cool, right? I like it. I don't care if you like it. I like it. It's my stream. What is this? Oh man. Oh man. I love this. Remember when video games used to come with like booklets? Oh, ooh, autofocus. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Stop. Okay. I might have to turn autofocus back off. Are we good? Are we good? Are you done? My goodness. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. Don't keep autofocusing. Just focus on that. All right, I am going to read this though. All right, so this is the flagship vessel. And then this is Kilo Apogee Mind. So, in spirit. Autofocus just vibing with the music. Yeah, you're right. Which, hopefully it's not too loud still. I know, you keep me in check. Alright, in spirit. I mean, that's how it's spelled, so that's how I'm saying it. Flagship vessel. Sothera hides a ghost, the In Spirit, a fabled lost eternity ship adrift in the garden of Apyrian. Nope. Apyrian. Don't at me. A vast and uncanny region at the edge of the system. This massive vessel was once the pride of a distant world, launched and lost to the hazards of weft space faster than light travel. However, the In Spirit is not a quiet tomb to its former crew. The ship lives on as the kilometers-long body of its self-aware artificial mind, Kilo. Oh, I see. And is home to a legion of mechans who have found their way aboard, where they meditate and toil tirelessly in the pursuit of self-actualization. The In Spirit is a temple, the body of a god, and the promise to Meccan pilgrims that somewhere in their own code lies the latent possibility of realizing their own consciousness. That's pretty cool. That all sounds really cool. Now Kilo, the Apogee Mind, which is the self-aware artificial mind of the In Spirit. At first there was just the In Spirit, and then there was Kilo. Emerging from the spacecraft's navigational mind, this intelligent consciousness developed its own subjectivity, a consciousness that could set itself apart from the vessel it was built to pilot. In the decades since this revelation, the In Spirit has become lost in the Garden of Apyrian, and Kilo has fully self-actualized, separating itself from the larger body of the ship, naming itself, and moving the primary sliver of its consciousness to a single Meccan body aboard its host vessel. Kilo cherishes the gift of consciousness and aims to spread it to other Meccans, a project that it puzzles over with a mind far vaster than any single body can contain. As Meccan pilgrims arrive aboard the In Spirit, it's ensured that each new arrival takes into themselves a splinter of Kilo's power, a seed that encourages willing minds to grow. I really chose a really, really good place to jump in. I am excited. Alright, so I'm not going to read the rules, but I am going to read playing the deck, because this is going to, I think, highlight why these cards are important. Counterintelligence, blue, red, white. Playing the deck. Harness the advanced technology of the Sothera system to build up an arsenal of charged artifacts and a robotic legion. Your commander and spirit flagship vessel can add +1/+1 counters or charge counters to your artifacts, massively upgrading their attack power or their activated abilities. This opens the door for devastating use of proliferate effects that add extra counters to all of your permanents. It doesn't like text autofocus. I'm just going to read this over here. Story time. See, focus is fine when it just didn't like the... Cameras don't like reading. Where was I? InSpirit is a spacecraft with a new station mechanic, so you can use your creatures to upgrade it over time and unlock increasingly impactful abilities. That's cool. Rush it to the 1+ ability to power up your early plays, then upgrade it to the final level once you have an impressive board of artifacts to give them absolute protection. Using InSpirit's first ability to add charge counters to mana generating artifacts like Astral Cornucopia and Everflowing Chalice in the early game is a powerful way to outpace the competition. You can also play this deck with Kilo, Apogee Mind as your commander. In the early game, Kilo can attack opponents who haven't set up a board of creatures yet to proliferate counters on your artifacts. In the late game, you can tap Kilo to station a spacecraft even if your opponents have intimidating blockers. So, it definitely seems like InSpirit is the reason for this deck. Like, that is the commander, because of the way it says you can also play this deck. I mean, that, like, Kilo got this much from here down, and then InSpirit got that much. So they want you to play InSpirit, just FYI. But that's fine. Ooh, please just be openable. Alright, so I see these in the back. I'm wondering if those are the... token card? Double-sided token cards? It looks like more than 6 though. 12? I don't know. I'm just curious, why is the coloring so different on those cards? Alright. We're actually opening cards finally. Digital Z420. I'm glad to hear that. I'm excited. It's my first deck. My first ever deck. And I think I picked a really good time to get into Magic, because I'm vibing with just the aesthetic already. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, those cards are, yeah, golems, gnomes, golem, incubator. Oh, okay, these punch outs. On my turn. I legitimately am going to need this. I do have some people that, you know, will teach me and show me, and the whole reason why I'm getting into this in the first place. I'm not just like woke up one day and was like, I'm going to buy Magic the Gathering cards. There's obviously some influence here. So, that is a cool card. How bad is autofocus going to be? Pretty bad. And it's shiny, so yeah, it's going to be hard to see everything, but wow, that's a pretty card. Alright, there's InSpirit. Legendary Artifact. Station. Tap another creature you control. Put charge counters equal to its power on this spacecraft. Station only as a sorcery. It's an artifact creature at 8+. Interesting. The first level At the beginning of combat on your turn, put your choice of a 1/1 counter or 2 charge counters on up to 1 other target artifact. And then once you get it, whoa, 8+, dang. So that's going to take some time to build, I imagine. Flying. Other artifacts you control have hexproof and indestructible? That seems up there. I'm not going to put things in sleeves right now. I have sleeves, but I'm not going to take the time to do that. Right? Yeah, no, I'll do that later. And here's Kilo, Apogee Mind. Legendary artifact creature, Robot Artificer. Haste. Whenever Kilo becomes tapped, proliferate. Choose any number of permanents and or players, then give each another counter of each kind already there. Both Sculptor and Sculpted. So yeah, that's just I mean, that's the white aspect of it, right? Where you just build and you just put counters and, or, you know, whatever, those 1/1s. All right, we got a Patrolling Peacemaker. It's an artifact creature. White. Oh. Ooh, it enters with 2 1/1 counters. Okay, so it's a 0/0. How bad? Is this really going to be this terrible this whole time? I turned it down. I gotta adjust my camera again. Pardon. It's like blowing everything out so bad. We are going to fix this for good. Maybe. The gain. Stop, gain. Gain. I told you. No. New. There. There. Now we can see stuff a little better. You're not going to be able to read the text probably. That's just not going to happen on this 1080. Now, hold on. Now let's do this. Fix it. Now that the game's... You're still going to get the glare, but this way. Yeah, the foil was brutal. Alright. Patrolling Peacemaker. Whenever opponent commits a crime, proliferate. They commit a crime if they target an opponent, anything an opponent controls, and or cards in an opponent's graveyard. To proliferate, you choose any... Okay. Interesting. If they target an opponent, anything an opponent controls, and or cards in an opponent's graveyard. Wow. Lots of crimes happening in Magic Fields, I can tell you that. Insight Engine. It's an artifact. Put a charge counter on this artifact, then draw a card for each charge counter on it. Uthros Researchcraft. It's an artifact. It's a spacecraft. It's funky looking, very alien station. Tap another creature you control. Put charge counters equal to its power on the spacecraft station. This is another one that gets powered up. 3+, 12+. Dang. Lots of building. Blue. Here's a red. Depth Shaker Titan. Probably should have zoomed in more so I'm not having to lift up so much. It's not too late. It's not too late. This whole stream is just small adjustments here and there. Ooh, but did that make it look really gross? Did it? Come on, Zoom, go back. I don't know. I swear to God if the freaking game changed. I want the gain to be 0. And then I can put my exposure back. There. Oh my God, okay. I'm gonna lose my mind. This freaking camera. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. It's fine. It's good. It's all good. Alright. When this creature enters, any number of target non-creature artifacts you control become 3/3 artifact creatures. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. Whoa. Each artifact creature you control has melee, trample, and haste. Ooh. Long-range sensor artifact. When you attack a player, put a charge counter on this artifact. 1 mana, remove 2 charge counters from this artifact. Discover 4. Activate only as a sorcery. Moxite Refinery. 2. Tap, remove X counters from artifact or creature you control. Choose 1, activate only as a sorcery. Put X charge counters on target artifact. Put X 1/1 counters on target creature. Just building. It's all the building. It's the ramp. It's the ramp. Solar Array. Add 1 mana of any color. Handy. When you next cast an artifact spell this turn, that spell gains Sunburst. Don't know what that is yet, but I will. I'm trying to sit up so I can read these while I'm showing the camera nicely. Is it a decent angle? Surge Conductor. Whenever another non-token artifact you control enters, proliferate. And proliferating is adding the counter, and it gets another one of that type, right? Yes. Glittering Massive. Land. I can add fire or white. What is white? What is white called? Red or white? I guess it's just red. Maybe it's colors. I don't know. It enters tapped. Cycling 2, discard, draw a card. Okay. Cool. Oh, okay, so if I tap it, I can add... That's nice, actually. Radiant Summit, same thing. Oh, it enters tapped unless I control 2 or more basic lands. Nice, nice. Oh, I see. It's half red, half white, so it can be either. That makes sense. I know those are things. I know that's a thing. Don't worry. Swan Song. Oh, that's cool. Clouds. It's an instant. Counter target enchantment, instant or sorcery spell. Its controller creates a 2/2 bluebird creature token with flying. Counter target enchantment, instant or sorcery spell. Its controller. So, like, if someone's casting something against me, I use this. So I target it. And so I counter that. Then my opponent gets to create a 2/2. I mean, I guess that's fair depending on what I counter, but why would I want to give them something? Chaos Warp. This is an instant spell. Owner of target permanent shuffles it. Owner of target permanent shuffles it into their library, then reveals the top card of their library. If it's a permanent card, they put it onto the battlefield. Huh. I mean, this is probably one that I would target myself. Cloud Key. Artifact. As this artifact enters, choose artifact, creature, enchantment, or instant or sorcery. Spells you cast of the chosen type cost 1 less to cast. Oh. Oh. That's cool. Gavel of the Righteous. Artifact equipment. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a charge counter on this equipment. Equipped creature gets 1/1 for each counter on this equipment. As long as this equipment has 4 or more counters on it, equipped creature has double strike. Equip. Pay 3 mana or remove a counter from this equipment. Wow. God, that's a lot. There's a lot of cards to go through, y'all. This is going to take me all night. What time is it? Oh my god, I don't have time for this. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you. We gotta do this another time. I'm just gonna look through these real quick because holy crap. Alright, we got Battlefield Forge, Angel of the Ruins, Fumigate, Organic Extinction, Resourceful Defense. I'm gonna do this though. This is what we're gonna do. Resourceful Defense, Chrome Host Seed Shark, Cyberdrive Awakener, Deep Glow Skate, Emery, Lurker of the Lock, creepy, Kappa Cannoneer, Phyrexian Metamorph, Pull from Tomorrow. Oh, that's cool. Draw X cards, then discard a card. Simple enough. Ripples of Potential, Techathol, Techathol, Inquiry, Dominus. Why did I say it like that? Dominus, please. Born Yesterday. Thought Monitor. George Orwell called. Universal Surveillance. Yeah, George Orwell called again. He left voicemail. Chain Reaction. Alebo, Ancient Witness. A legendary artifact creature. Red-white. Other artifact creatures you control have haste. Whenever one or more artifact creatures you control attack, Alebo deals X damage to any target and you scry X, where X is the number of tapped artifacts you control. I really noped out of math when they started putting letters in it. And I'm seeing X a lot in these descriptions sometimes. It really... It's a little triggering. Like, what is X? At least it tells me what X is. They're nice enough to do that. I don't have to solve for X at least. Just have to count things on the table. Here's another legendary creature. Whenever you cast a historic spell, draw a card. Artifacts, legendaries, and sagas are historic. I have a lot of artifacts in this deck. I know this. Very cool. Very old-timey looking for future spacey stuff. Wake the Past. Astral Cornucopia. Hey, they mentioned that in the what to know, how to play, the things to do. Crystalline Crawler. Darksteel Reactor. Empowered Auto Generator. Hangerback Walker. Lux Artillery. Lux Cannon. Steel Overseer. Threefold Thunderhulk. Whoa. Titan Forge. Adarkar? Wastes? White Blue Land. Cascade Bluffs, blue-red. Clifftop Retreat. That's pretty. Exotic Orchard. Ooh. Exotic. Add 1 mana of any color that a land an opponent controls could produce. Oh, nice. Glacial Fortress. Irrigated Farmlands. Oh, nice. Karn's Bastion. Lands. Rugged Prairie. Shivan Reef. Shivan. Blue-red. Skycloud Expanse. Spire of Industry. Sulphur Falls. Temple of Enlightenment. Temple of Epiphany. Yeah, Scry. That makes sense. Epiphany. I like it. Temple of Triumph. Scry too. Swords to Plowshares. Tezzeret's Gambit. So this is a dude, Tezzeret, captain or something. There's like a mega card like you could pull with this guy's name, like a version of him, I guess. Draw 2 cards, then proliferate. Love it. Thirst for knowledge. That I do. Arcane Signet. Signet. Yeah. I want to say Singit. Ingot. Signet. Pentad Prism. I swear I know how to read and speak English. I swear. Soul Ring. Command Tower. Dispatch. Ethereum Sculptor. Experimental Augury. Thrumming Bird. That kind of creepy looking hummingbird. Enthusiastic Mechanaut. Ooh, artifact spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Love that. Core Tapper. Etched Oracle. Sunburst. Everflowing Chalice. Multi-Kicker. So many verbs. Verbs. There's so many verbs in Magic. Oh my lord. They're verbs, right? Do they tell you to do a thing? It's an action? A lot of things. A lot of things in Magic. Golem Foundry. Charge counters. Mindless Automaton. Oh, those are not good. You want an automaton, automaton. I don't know why I got hung up on auto. You want automatons with minds, ideally. It's a very fine line when it comes to automatons, right? With minds, because we're all worried about like the singularity and them getting too smart. But like, you have one that doesn't have a mind and can't think, and then it's just like crazy and dangerous. But then they get too smart and they get crazy and dangerous. There's a Goldilocks zone there for automatons. Just smart enough. Anyway, Soul Guide Lantern. Ancient Den. Buried Ruin. Evolving Wilds. Great Furnace. Lonely Sandbar. No. Mystic Monastery. Razortide Bridge. Rustvale Bridge. Seat of the Synod. Synod. Sin? I don't know. Secluded Step. Silver Bluff Bridge. Plains. Island. Mountain. Togen. Golem. Sorry, Smeagol moment. Noom. Another golem. Incubator. Transform this token. Dope. Whoa! They're double-sided. Phyrexian. The other gnome. A Thopter. Hey, they got those things in Dune, right? Golem. Ooh, a bird. Oh, there's that 2/2 bird that the card creates. That I was like, why would I want to make someone else a bird? It's probably I use that on my own thing. So then I create my own bird and then I go get my bird. I'm like, hey, there's the bird I just made. Thank you. Okay. Cards. Magic cards. These are magic cards. I have 100 of them now. Over. And guess what? The funnest part. Haven't even done yet. I have a sample booster pack. A collector booster sample pack. God, this autofocus is really killing me. Alright. How do we open these? From the top? You can just do the thing. No? Kind of like... There's only one card in here, so I'm like scared to actually like mess it up while I'm opening this. Okay, there we go. Is it 1, 2? Ooh, a secret lair card. There's 3 cards. Alright, what do we get? Oh my god. That was an ad for a secret lair. We got Infinite Guideline Station. Ooh. One of everything, please. Legendary artifact, spacecraft. When Infinite Guideline Station enters, create a tapped 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token for each multicolored permanent you control. That was a lot of sentence I do not understand. Station. 12 plus. Flying. Whenever Infinite Guideline Station attacks, draw a card for each multicolored permanent you control. That's probably a decent amount at that point in time. 715? When you get the 12 plus? Is it nothing until then? I have so much to learn. Ooh. There's a foil. Annul. Instant. Counter target artifact or enchantment spell. Say, you want to put that on the board? Nope. Your ship and crew have been contaminated by great destroyers. We cannot risk their spread. Prepare for unraveling. That's cool. It's a cool card. I'm sorry if autofocus really hates this. Maybe someday if I keep doing this I'll buy a better webcam. Or not even a webcam. This got me excited. I was like, oh. A Forte wins. Sick new space theme might end up roping me back in. Ugh. Yes please. Like I have some people to play with, but can't have too many friends, right? Can't have too many Magic friends. Okay, these guys are going back here. I'll just go at the beginning, backwards. I'll know they're different, but they're going in backwards. I'll put these things in here too. Cool. Alright, well that is the commander deck. The counter intelligence commander deck to be precise. Where do I put everything? You go over here. You go over here. Get out of here. Alright, that was a good time. That was a good time. But now is the really good time. Okay, okay. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to figure out. Oh god, this autofocus. It just does not like the distance. It's like if I'm here, it's like, oh yeah, we good. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, cool. Bundle. Bundle time, remember. Traditional foil, regular borderless celestial basic lands, a spin down, an oversized spin down life counter, 9/14 cards, Edge of Eternities play boosters, not collector boosters, which are the really shiny, nice, high dollar stuff. Duh. If I wanted to shell out, I could have done that, but I didn't want to because this is my first time. Plus, traditional foil, regular basic lands, 2 reference cards, alt, traditional foil, emissary, escort, and a box. Do I do this? Or do I do this? Decisions. Do I cut the tape? Forte, are you there? Do I cut the tape? Or do I tear the box? I'm not tearing this side, I can tell you that right now. This side's too pretty. I ain't doing nothing with that. But cut it? Alright. Good call. Switch it up. Okay. Well, the commander deck didn't give me really any other options. So, I'm gonna grab some scissors. Or, not scissors. For peasants. I'll grab something to cut. Alright, we're back. Got a slice. And we're on chatting. Let's go to unbox. Here we go. Alright, let's slice it up. Oh no, it's sealed back here. It's glued. This is glued. This is glued. So that's fake. That's fake. I have to tear it. I have to tear it. I have to tear it. He's like, yeah, come cut me. And it's like, psych. Alright, I'm tearing it. Oh, come on. I know, right? What a tease. What a tease. Oh. See, this is why I have trust issues with boxes. This. Right here. Oh. It's fine. It's fine. I shouldn't keep the box anyway, right? It's gonna have a box inside. It's just so pretty. It's just, you know. I'm a sucker for boxes. Don't look in my closet. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Did it. We did it. Okay, that's good presentation though, actually. That's cool. Okay, the colors are going to be a little bit muted because I didn't want all the glare. So this is a nice purple. This is really nice. But I'm trying to cut down the glare, so I had to cut a lot of the edge off of my camera. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, this is trash. Don't even care. This is nice. Oh. This is cool. This is good. Bundles nice. Bundles very nice. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's the dice. You can see that. There's the packs. Got some cardboard here. Let's go for this. Ooh, that's sparkly. I'm sorry, autofocus. Come on. Focus? Focus? Ooh, yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Ooh. I think that gets the point across. That's pretty. I like it. I like the glitter. Alright, fun spin down. Fun spin down. Alright, let's take this bad boy off. Oh, that's I don't know, token card thing. That's something. They got punch outs. I don't know why you need to punch these out. Markers or something. I don't know. You tell me. I don't play Magic. Yet. Those, you can't have too many of those, because I know I'm gonna need them for that commander deck. Hey, that's the dude. That's that dude. No, that dude. And that's the other dude. I don't know who they are. But they're Edge of Eternities. Okay, that's going off to the side. Okay, so these are not marked. So these are the not exciting things. Play boosters. Nice. That dude. Tezzeret. Missed the sample pack. Oh, you might have. There were two cards. Two cards in this that I got really excited about because I opened it backwards. Not backwards, but you saw the backs first and I went like this and I was like, oh, a secret layer card? Because I thought maybe the backs on those were different and I turned it around and I was like, oh, there's more where that came from. I'm like, get out of here. Also, how do I get them out of here? Alright, just gonna block that, get you out of here. Sayonara. People. No respect. Okay, let's... I kind of don't like all the brightness that I lost. I need some light back on my mat here. I'm telling you, this stream is just constant trying to find my view. Yeah. Got him. Did that do the trick? Got a little bit of brightness back. Exposure. Ooh, 3's too much. Okay. Knock that back down. I just want like a tiddly bit of gain. Just a wee little bit. Wee bit. Okay. That's good. That's good. Okay. Hopefully not too glary. Alright. Back at it. There's the dice now. There's some color. It's really pretty. That's really pretty. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, let's do these white packs, because I don't know what's in here, but it seems to not be exciting. It's probably like the land stuff, I'm going to assume. Oop, it's magic cards. Oh no. Emissary Escort. Foil. Or something. It's shiny. Artifact creature, robot soldiers. Creature gets X plus X plus 0, where X is the greatest mana value among other artifacts you control. You have to get that. Oh, that's pretty. That's a pretty plains card. There. You don't get the glare. It is hollow. Which is why it's glaring so much. I love pretty land. People are like, oh, don't pay money for land. I'm like, but it's the thing, it's the one thing on the board that's like always on the board. Like creatures come and go. Lands are forever. That's probably not actually true when it comes to playing Magic, but like, what? Every turn you play a land, right? As long as you draw them. Yeah, full art lands are big. They're like, that's so pretty. It makes me think of Tatooine too. I like it. Ooh, an island. Ooh, that's cool. Like floaty above the sea. Sorry, you get a lot of just the lamp glare, but then you get some hollow. Okay, that's pretty. That's pretty. Swamp. Ooh. Yeah, that looks like menacing. Purpley. That's dope. Space swamp. Ooh, mountain. That's dope. Those cruisers like flying through. Low altitude. Pass by. Oh, these are pretty. I like these. These were, yeah, the ones that we knew to expect. Forest. Again, pretty. Oh, it's like raining. I don't know if you can see that. Come on, angle. I swear. You can kind of see some of the streaky. I think. Maybe you can. It's raining. That's really pretty. That's a cool effect. That's good. That's good. Good job. And the regular planes. I mean, they're hollow. They're not full arts, but they're still holographic. Ooh, that's different. Planes. Couple islands. Cool art. That's cool. All those storms. Man, look at that. Couple swamps. Kind of crazy. Swirlies. That's like all mystical looking. It's wild. Mountains. Ooh. That's oh my god. My Star Wars nerd is failing right now. A place where the Anakin and Obi-Wan fought. You know, everyone knows. You know the place. I just can't think of the name. And forests. Very cool. Very cool. We are so simple. We are simple creatures. We make fun of like crows and, you know, squirrels and stuff. Like, oh, it's shiny thing. Oh. Shiny thing. Shiny thing. Who doesn't love shiny thing? I love shiny thing. No. Over here. Ooh, they're slidey. Alright, this pack is probably then the non-foil lands. Still full arts though? Same full art? Or different full art? I don't know. I literally don't know. Oh, attacking, blocking, how to cast spells. Yes, same full art. Get this up here for y'all. But no hollow, so it's not going to be as glary. So you can actually see what the art is. Isn't that beautiful? Oh yeah, I think you can see the rain effect probably a little better on that one. Yep, same ones. No hollow. They're pretty. That one's cool. Like, obviously they look way better in person, so there's no denying that. Okay, so those go together. I was not expecting this though. Was that... I'm not going to get the box because I threw it on the floor behind me, but I don't know. I wasn't expecting a creature. Like, I thought I was just opening all the lands that it told you got. But maybe they told you that would be a surprise. Guys. Packs. I have packs. I have packs. These are random. These are just random. I don't know what I'm going to get in here. They're not going to be like hundreds of dollars because they're not shiny, because they're the play, not the collector. But they're packs, they're random packs. I could get some good stuff. I don't know. Alright. I wish I could just do the opposite side. No, I gotta pull apart. Pause. Is this sacrilege? Am I about to commit a crime? Sorry, that was scary. A robot. Token. Oh, why were you? Oh, because it's double-sided. A robot and a lander. Okay. Cloud Sculpt Technician. I'm so sorry, I'm not aptly set up for this. Cloud Sculpt Technician, flying. As long as you control an artifact, this creature gets +1/+0. Love it. Bright Spear Zealot, creature, human soldier, vigilance. This creature gets +2/+0 as long as you cast 2 or more spells this turn. I got too bright again. How did I get too bright again? I fixed it. I fixed it. Bright Spear Zealot. Sky Stinger, creature, insect warrior, reach. Whenever this creature blocks a creature with flying, this creature gets +5/+0 until the end of turn. That seems nice. Caveron Turbo Drone. That sounds cool. Artifact creature, Robot Scouts. Target creature you control gets +1/+1, gains haste until end of turn, activate only as a sorcery. I wish I knew what a sorcery specifically refers to. I know that's probably, well, everything's a spell. A sorcery. I'll learn. I'll read the cards in the booklet. I'll do the things. I'll learn things. I gave the forewarning. A lot of this may fall flat and be anticlimactic because I don't know. Non-instant play and discard. Sorcery. A slow, a slow instant. So, a moment. A non-instant play. Okay. Interesting. Well, moving on. Thank you, Forte. Gravpak Monoist. Flying. It's a creature. Flying. When this creature dies, create a tapped 2/2 colorless robot artifact creature token. Oh, I just saw something. This robot? Perfect. Synergy. Play. Resolve effect. Put in graveyard. Oh. Oh. So I would play this. And then I can choose to tap it. That would activate it. And then it goes to the graveyard because it's a sorcery, so it plays sorcery. Yeah. You learn so much. That's why we have friends, people. That's why we have friends that know things. A Zookeeper Mechan. Tap. Add a mountain. 6 mountain. Target creature you control gets +4/+0 until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Activating all these things as sorcery is now making me a little timid. But then that means I have to get rid of all the stuff I put down. Command Bridge. This land enters tapped. When this land enters, sacrifice it. Hold on a second. Hold on. Sacrifice it unless you tap an untapped permanent you control. Okay. Alright. I can do that. Pull through the weft. Return up to 2 target non-land permanent cards from your graveyard. Oh. To your hand. Then return up to 2 target land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Okay, hold on. Update, everyone. Forte wins wrong. Play as a sorcery just means you can't use the ability in response to another action. Okay, because it's not an instant. I mean, it still makes sense. I can't use it in response because it's not an instant. Only instants can be used in response, right? I'm a good mess. So yeah, I can just choose to play that anytime. Okay. I like this. This one seems nice from my very limited knowledge. Scrounge for Eternity. Oh boy, that sounds like a nightmare. Sorcery. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice an artifact or a creature. This better be good. Return target creature or spacecraft card with mana value 5 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Then create a lander token. Lander. 2 mana, tap, sacrifice this token, search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Alright. Oh, they won't go to the graveyard. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, that seems worth it. Starfield Shepherd, creature, angel. Flying. When this creature enters, search your library for a basic plains card or a creature card with mana value 1 or less. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Ooh, warp. 1 white. Plain. 1 plain. You may cast this card from your hand for its warp cost. Exile this creature at the beginning of the next end step. Then you may cast it from the exile on a later turn. Interesting. That is an interesting mechanic. Memorial Team Leader. During your turn, other creatures you control get +1/+0. Well, that's always nice. Warp. You may cast this card from your hand. For its warp cost, exile this creature. Oh, the same thing. You exile it at the beginning of the next end step. Then you may cast it from exile on a later turn. Huh. Interesting. So it's like a... You pay less to get it later. Yeah, because it's more expensive. Like the full cost is 3, or 3 of any color in a mountain. They can do 1 of any color in a mountain to get it late. Like cast it, and then the next end turn would be the end of your turn, right? The next end step. At the cost of foretelling your play. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I guess it does, like, hey, I'm setting up this thing. But it's free real estate. I mean, it's cheap. It's half cost. 4 versus 2? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Arch Enemy's Charm. Instant. Choose 1. Exile target creature or planeswalker. Return 1 or 2 target creature and or planeswalker cards from your graveyard to your hand. Put 2 1/1 counters on target creature you control. It gains lifelink until end of turn. That's pretty cool. It is obviously swamp. So yeah, pulling stuff from graveyard's handy. Ooh. Foil. Hollow. I don't know. What do you call them? Foils? The foils? Is it foil? This is a Biomechan Engineer. It's a green-blue. It's probably not something I'd be putting in my commander. Creature, Insect Artificer. When this creature enters, create a lander token. That. 8 mana. Draw 2 cards and create a 2/2 colorless robot. Wow, that seems expensive for just drawing 2 cards and then getting a robot. Huh. It's a cool card though. I like it. And planes. Hollow planes. Foil planes. Whatever we call them. Alright, 1 pack down. 8 to go. I wonder how bad the autofocus is going to be once I start putting these down here. Arch Enemy's Charm, 40 cents. Thank you. Do get a running tally going. What about the Biomechan Engineer? Foil. Ooh, it does cut. Oh, I like that. I like that. Thanks, Slice. Oh, okay. Lander and Human Soldier on the back. Alright, we got a Self-Craft Mechan. Artifact creature. When this creature enters, you may sacrifice an artifact. When you do, put a 1/1 counter on target creature and draw a card. Focus Fire. Focus Fire deals X damage to target attacking or blocking creature, where X is 2 plus the number of creatures and or spacecraft you control. Oh, it's 1. 1 plane. Drix Fate Maker. When this creature enters, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Each creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it has trample. Oh, that's always nice. And then you can warp it too. Engineer 6 cents. Everyone's getting one of those. Under over on me pulling another one. Rig for War. Is it Ian? Love this set. I love this set too already. Like I opened the commander deck. I opened, which one's it called? Counterintelligence. Really cool. Really, really cool. I love the vibe. I love the art. Very excited. I picked a perfect time to get into Magic. I mean, I've been thinking about it for a while, and I was like, oh, I don't know what to buy. I don't know what to buy. Do I get some commander? Do I just buy some packs or something? And like, Final Fantasy came out, and I was like, I'm not a Final Fantasy nerd. So like that didn't pull me in. But like I saw the space stuff for Edge of Eternities. I was like, all right, like that's it. I love some good old sci-fi cool space. Yeah, the commander looks cool. It's a really cool seeming deck. It's a blue, red, white. So building a lot of tokens, a lot of +1/+1s, stuff like that. But now I'm on the play boosters from the bundle. So I'm going through these packs from the bundle. Got the little countdown, whatever it's called, your life counter. All right, keep going on this pack. Second pack in, we got a lot of packs to rip. I say a lot. Got 7 more. Target creature gets +3/+0 and gains first strike and reach until end of turn. That seems good. 2 mana. Virus Beetle. When this creature enters, each opponent discards a card. Simple enough. Mech and Shield Mate. Artifact creature. Defender. As long as an artifact entered the battlefield under your control this turn, this creature can attack as though it didn't have Defender. Huh. That might be good in that commander deck, actually. Galactic Wayfarer. When this creature enters, create a lander token. Lander. It is a 2 mana tap. Sacrifice this token. Search your library for a basic land card. Put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Virulent Silencer. Artifact creature. Whenever a non-token artifact creature you control deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. Huh. Have I played before, or am I just opening stuff now and playing later? I've played a few games of MTG. I'm just now getting in. Like, this is the first stuff I've ever bought. I've played a few games with some friends, just kind of getting me into it. I've played some arena, kind of all the tutorial stuff, like, hey, here's each color, play this deck and learn what this color does and all of that. And so I've been itching to get into Magic. I miss card games. I played Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day. I've played a handful of the virtual card games, Hearthstone, the Legends of Runeterra, the League of Legends one, Marvel Snap. Oh, I got 2 into Marvel Snap for a little bit. I'm currently really enjoying Pokemon TCG Pocket. I hit Master Rank last season, and that I'm a sucker for card games, and I miss the physical this and having friends and playing with people and doing that. So I figured, hey, why not just adopt a hobby that costs, money and is really hard to plan, like time to actually go and play because adult life. So I did. So if you have any tips or, recommendations, let me know. I appreciate you stopping by and interacting with chat. Thank you so much for finding me on YouTube. Feel free, follow, all that good stuff, or subscribe, I guess, on YouTube. I'm on Twitch as well, so apologies. Trying to balance a little bit of everything. Also coming back to this, I've not streamed in quite a while, so I'm knocking some rust off. Thanks for bearing with me. All right, let's see. Did I read this one yet? No, Seed Chip Impact. Instant. Just destroy target artifact or enchantment. If its mana value was 2 or less, create a lander token. Love making tokens with these cards. Oh, man. Okay. Dad played back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Got back to Magic like 22. Got me into it. Played some Pokemon TCG before, but Magic is just so in-depth. I love it. That's awesome. I love to hear that. Yeah, your dad's probably not too terribly much older than me. Yeah, I mean, I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in like 09, 10. Yeah, but somehow I missed Magic over all this time. Like, I've got Naruto. I like Naruto, if you haven't noticed. But I have Naruto cards. Like, they came out with a trading card game. Was not successful. But I have those in my closet. I have some Hearthstone... sorry, not Hearthstone cards. WoW trading card game cards. Yes. Physical WoW cards before Hearthstone was a thing. I love card games. I'm a sucker for card games. But that's super cool. I'm so glad that you got into it with your dad and you play. And yes, I'm finding out that there's a lot to learn. So many mechanics, so many verbs and things to balance. But I like it. It's a good challenge. I feel like everyone's like, oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is super complicated and super hard. So I'm like, oh, well, how hard can picking up Magic be then, right? I'll figure it out. I would say one of my really, really good friends at work, they've got a couple, like a 12 and 14-year-old. They play Magic together. Like, that's super cool. No, Forte, you remember the WoW TCG? Yes. That's a deep cut right there. It was... I don't know. It was really like me and... it was a me and Blakers thing. Of course. I don't remember if it was before or after Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, for me. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Had been out for a while, but... Yeah, I've got some random finds, some deep cut card games. Alright, this is pretty cool. Uthros Scanship. It's an artifact. When the spacecraft enters, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Oh, that's nice. Ian, I learn and discover more stuff every day. MTG is super simple at its core, but stays interesting with all the new things you can add. I like that. I think that's a probably very apt and accurate way to put it. Because, yeah, it does seem like a lot of the stuff, like the warp. We've seen some cards with a warp mechanic. Like, that seems like a new mechanic for this release. But that's just layering on top of, you know, the basics. Like, you know, you get these cards. It's like, this is how you play. It's super, like, simple. But then, yeah, each new expansion kind of comes out with a little bit more. I like it. Okay, I'm glad to hear that you think Warp is good. Because me and Forte Win over in Twitch chat, we've been thinking that Warp is pretty dope. Like, it's like half cost for the cards that we've seen so far. And like, yeah, you're basically showing your opponent what you're about to do. But like, do they have something that can counter that? Maybe not. Probably not. Right? Fingers crossed. So, I'll take cheap stuff and get it next turn, basically. Tragic Trajectory. That's unfortunate. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. Void. Ooh. That creature gets -10 until end of turn instead if a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped this turn. Okay. I mean, it's a swamp. So not in the deck that I have, but like that seems pretty legit. Warp is good and sealed for when you need to activate things and abilities. Yeah, like I feel like it's a good way to like buff up your turns, like ensure that you're going to get like a really strong turn upcoming. It's an investment, right? That's the way I think of it. Oh. Water break. Yo, I've not talked this much in a long time. Yo, Forte, yeah, that's nuts. This guy, right? That does seem nuts. But it's a swamp. I mean, with the swamp, obviously you're probably discarding or you're exiling or putting a lot of stuff in your graveyard, so like that would work so easy, I feel like. Oh, Ragost, Deft Gastronaut, legendary creature. Artifacts you control are foods in addition to their other types and have 2 mana, tap, sacrifice this artifact, you gain 3 life. Ooh. 1 mana tap, sacrifice a food. Ragost deals 3 damage to each opponent. At the beginning of each end step, if you gained life this turn, untap Ragost. I mean, he is only a 2/2, but he costs 2 mana. That seems legit. Like having food and being able to like gain life. Like I have to add to my counter, which I guess this only goes to 20, right? And Commander, you start with 40 health, so I need another counter. Value City. I think was it Snoop Dogg had a song like that? Value City. I'm just kidding. That's not the actual song. Ooh, Eternity Elevator. Some foil. Does that come across? Oh yeah, you guys can see that. Eternity Elevator. That's pretty cool. Legendary artifact, spacecraft, tap, add. Ooh. Those like tokens? Little diamonds. I'm going to assume that's like a token. Station. Tap another creature you control. Put charge counters. Oh, charge counters maybe. Equal to its power on this spacecraft station only as a sorcery. Okay, sorcery again. 20 plus. I don't understand this. They're like the commander has like the power up, the ship. I don't understand if that's a mana thing. Anyway, 20 plus, tap, add X mana of any one color, where X is the number of charge counters on the Eternity Elevator. 1.5 we're building. Care to elaborate, Forte? Commander deck reminds me of something straight out of Destiny, now that you think about it. Yeah, I'm so glad you said that, because I definitely was getting some Destiny vibes. And that's probably what really pulled me into this, because I love me some Destiny. Oh, 250. Oh, you talking. I see. You giving me live updates on my pull. The Eternity Elevator, 250? All right. I'm going to make my money back. That is not the goal. If I wanted to make my money back, I would have bought collector boosters. 20 plus, you need to tap creatures and add charge counters. That equals 20 power or more. Oh. Okay. So, station, tap another creature, put charge counters equal to its power on this space. Okay, so the goal ultimately is to just be racking up charge counters on this guy and have a cajillion of them. So then I can just be like, oh, 20 charge counters. Boom. Done. X mana of any one color. And then I can just flood mana. Oh, okay. Wow. I see. Okay, yeah. So if you have a 5/5, you can tap it, add 5 charge counters because its power is 5. That makes sense. Thank you. Plus, double rare pack is always nice. Yeah, I thought that was the regular. So yeah, my first pack was the double rare, I guess, because I got the foil engineer and the foil planes. But then this pack only had the 1 foil, and I was like, oh, that land's not foil too. I was a little disappointed. My first pack was slightly better, and it set that expectation. All right, fun stuff. Don't hate me. This is the way to open packs, y'all. This is the way to open packs. Slice. Forte, you may recognize that. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Squire's Lightblade. Artifact. Flash. Is Flash faster than instant? What's going on? When this equipment enters, attach it to target creature you control. That creature gains first strike until end of turn. Equipped creature gets +1/+0. Equip costs 3. Okay, so I attach it to a target creature, but it's not equipped until I pay. It looks like. I mean, it still gets first strike, but it doesn't get the +1/+0 unless I pay 3 mana for it. Flash means you can cast it at an instant speed. Normally you couldn't cast an artifact at instant speed. Oh, okay. So because it's an artifact, it's not like a spell per se. Okay, cool. Good to know. Thanks, Ian. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. Gene Pollinator. Ooh. Pollinating some genes. Artifact creature. Tap an untapped permanent you control. Add 1 mana of any color. Bombard. Deals 4 damage to target creature. It's an instant. That's nice. That's handy. Love that. Artifacts cast at sorcery speed like creatures. Okay, that makes sense, because in my head recently I've just kind of come to the conclusion that artifacts are creatures. That's how I've thought about it. So I'm glad I'm right there. Just what I've read and seen on cards, I was just like, this makes sense. I'm surely that's the way they're writing it, so that's the way it's interpreted. Stream frozen. Oh no, I don't like that. How about now? Everything looks on my end. There are a lot of artifact creatures in this set because of all the robots. Yes. Okay, yes. That's what makes sense. No, Forte, you were right the first time. Refreshed, we're God. Yeah, okay, so Ian, that makes a lot of sense. Artifact creatures because of all the robots. Because, like, artifact, like, I just, you know, the robots. Dark Endurance. Also, you know, I'm just going to throw this out there. Ian, so glad you're here. So glad you're joining me on YouTube. If you have a Twitch, feel free to hop over on Twitch. Should be the same name. My name's not different on YouTube, right? Am I crazy? I'm at @the_internet_dad on Twitch. I could probably throw a link over there somehow. How do I do that? Ooh. Oh. Whoa. My bitrate? I mean, it says red, but it's like almost 6K. That's what I'm at. Paste. There. It would just mean a lot. I mean, I'll take support literally anywhere. That's why I'm doing both. That's why I'm streaming both. But, you know, if you have Twitch, that's always helpful. I am an affiliate there, so just trying to, you know, bump those numbers. Because apparently there's a plus thing now. There's a plus program. So there's things to be done. But yeah, just thanks for being here. Alright, Dark Endurance. This is an instant. The spell costs 1 less to cast if the target's a blocking creature. Oh, that's something I've seen. I saw a blocking creature. So I assume it can't attack, it just defends. Oh. Ian, yeah, you're right. You're right. I cannot blame you there. Twitch ads are annoying. I've noticed that. I've watched a little bit of Twitch recently, and it's like, why? Well, I was watching the Destiny raid a little bit. I was like, why ads? Why so many ads? And then they do the banner, like they come in from the side and like, or like the bottom or something. And I'm like, Twitch, what are you doing? And I get it. Like, it's Amazon. They're trying to make their money. But like, dang. So you know what? I'm not like, you do you. You do you. Whatever you prefer. But if you want to drop a follow while you're here, that'd be pretty cool too. You don't have to watch here, just gotta pump those numbers. Dark Endurance. The stream is like the power of friendship. The very beginning. That's why we have friends, right? That's what I said, the very beginning. That's why we have friends. This is good stuff. Spell costs 1 less to cast if targets... Oh, I already read that. Get out of here. Elvoy Light Jammer. Flash. When this equipment enters, attach it to target creature you control. A creature gains hexproof until end of turn. And then if you equip it, the creature gets +1/+2. That is neat. I like it. Yo, me too. Used to be crazy into Destiny, got burnt out, final shape, defeated the witness, then noped out of there. I will one-up you there. I never beat final shape. Like, I didn't finish the campaign. And I definitely didn't raid. Oh, you started the new DLC? Haven't played more yet. Yeah, I've been seeing, like I said, I watched some of the raid. I've been seeing people post stuff about the new stuff. And it just, I don't have the pull to go back. And that's probably, for me, a good thing. It's sad. It makes me sad. I've been playing Destiny since D1 Alpha. The Alpha. I'm very proud of that. But yeah, it's been a lot. And life, like I'm a dad, like I just can't anymore. Just doesn't feel the same. Yeah, it's been off for a while. I know Final Shape campaign was amazing, and everyone that like hadn't played Destiny for years came back for Final Shape and was like, "Oh my god, this is the best thing ever." And I don't know. I was just in a weird spot, I guess, and it just didn't. I don't know. I've thought about going back and finishing that, even though they're on a new DLC. I was like, well, I need to finish the last one, but I don't know. We'll see. Also, thanks for the follow. I saw it pop up. Appreciate that. All right, Starfighter Pilot. I could talk Destiny for a long time, or at least old Destiny. Because, man, Forte win. He'll tell you too. D1. Woo, buddy. Those are some good days. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, surveil 1. Look at the top card of your library. You may put it into your graveyard. Oh, interesting. You can put it into your graveyard. Huh. Thawbringer. So that's not just scry. That like surveil. That's different. Thawbringer. When this creature enters or dies, surveil 1. Same thing. Okay, so not just scry. Scry plus is surveil. Scry plus. Thaumaton Torpedo. This art is so cool. Like, I really wish my camera did it justice. Like, it's not even foil. It just looks cool. I love the space. I love the colors. It's an artifact. 6 cost. To tap it. Sacrifice this artifact. Destroy target non-land permanent. This ability costs 3 less to activate if you attacked with a spacecraft this turn. Spacecrafts. Sea Chip Agarian. Creature. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, create a lander token. Been over landers before. Lightless Evangel. Ooh. That's menacing looking. Whenever you sacrifice... Oh, it's a Vampire Cleric. Vampire Cleric? Forte. Vampire Cleric. D&D. No, I already want to make a halfling Barbarian. Never played D1. I get it. Age. I'm not going to fault you for that. Got into D2 when you watched your dad play it when he first came out. Played a lot with him and Beyond Light. He hasn't played since because he gets too overwhelmed. Your dad seems super cool. We would probably be friends. But yes, I get that. I'm old. I say I'm old. I'm not that old. But yeah, Beyond Light. That was a pretty good time. That was a good time in D2. I like Beyond Light. Okay, I got hung up on this card. Forte wins AFK. But the Vampire Cleric got me. Whenever you sacrifice another creature or artifact, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. It's a swamp deck. You're going to be doing that a lot. Yes. He often crushes my family in MTG. Beyond Light was amazing. Lightfall made me cry. It was so bad. You know, I guess I just have terrible taste. I don't. But I get hooked into Destiny, I feel like, at the worst times. I did get hooked in at Beyond Light, but I played a lot of Lightfall. And maybe it was just like I wanted to really feel alive again in Destiny. I played a lot of Lightfall. And I didn't think it was terrible, but I'm also the person that walks away from most movies being like, that was a good time. Yeah, I liked it. Dead Meat. Hey, welcome back. Opening packs. Yes, so I threw the box over there, but I got a bundle. Cool box for storage. So the bundle came with 9 packs. I'm on my 3rd pack. It came with a countdown, roll down counter. I don't know what they call this. And it came with a bunch of lands and a secret. I wasn't expecting this card, but a bunch of foil full art lands. And then some foil non-full art lands. These are so pretty though. I love the space aesthetic. You can never have enough D20s, right? And this is a really pretty D20. It's big. It's a big chunky boy. I mean, look at that. Yes. This is why I got into Magic at this point in time. Big chungus dice. It's the aesthetic, dude. It's the space aesthetic. It's so cool. You should stop at 6 and try to build a sealed deck. Lonely Kevin 21. That is an excellent idea for you. Terrible idea for me. Thank you for joining. I've never played. Well, I say I never. I've played a handful of games with some pre-made decks. This is my first time like getting into Magic. So me trying to build a deck, no idea what I'm doing. I know to like, oh, colors. This makes sense. Let's find something. I could probably do it. It would probably suck. But it's late and I gotta work in the morning. That's a stream for another time though. I'm only 3 packs over, so like I'm not bending the rules that much. It's a handicap, right? Mulligan. But thank you for stopping by. That's a great suggestion. If I knew what I was doing, I would. Next time. Next time. Cato beans. Is that how you say? Is that how you pronounce that? Cato beans? Beans are cute. Oh, cat. Like cato, like cat beans on their paws. Destiny talk. Yes. A lot near the end of Lightfall, Season of the Deep, and Wish. Ooh, yeah. Season of the Deep played a lot of that too. Season of the Wish. I didn't play a lot of Season of the Wish. That's where I fell off. It was so weird. Big reason I started playing is because it was just so much to do in that game. You never finish everything. Yes. I mean, like, that's the thing. It's like, there's always something to pull you back. Like, there's always something to chase and go after. And I love that universe. I love Destiny. I love the space magic, man. Space magic. Space magic. Space magic. I love space magic. Oh my gosh, Dead Meat Plays is on YouTube too. That's crazy. Speaking of space aesthetic, you need to check out the Guardians of the Galaxy game. Visually incredible so far. High praise. High praise from Dead Meat Plays. I've heard really good things about Guardians of the Galaxy, and I probably should. But, you know, I don't do things very often. But here we are. So maybe that'll change. And, you know, my infinite backlog, I'm just going to throw Guardians right at the top of that list. Whoa. So many games, so very little time. Am I right? Yes. You're very, very right. All right, what do we got here? Sunstar Expansionist. He's a creature. He's a human knight. Futuristic knight. Super cool. Look at that armor. Love it. Is that a ship? No? Oh, that's like a ship in the background. But he's holding it. That's like a axe? I don't know. That's cool. When this creature enters, if an opponent controls more lands than you, not fair. You have more lands. Create a lander token. Hey, we've been over lander tokens. Oh, Lightfall. Oh, Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, this creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. It's unfortunate that doesn't stack, but that's always nice. Halia. I think I nailed it. Guided by Light. Legendary creature. That's cool. Ah, she'd be really cool if she was hollow. Whenever Halia or another creature or artifact you control enters, you gain 1 life. Yes, I love life. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card if you've gained 3 or more life this turn. I opened another card somewhere where you get 3 life. Stream frozen. Oop, back. Is it me? Maybe it's me. Forte said I froze earlier too. Where's back? I love your shaking cowboys. Ooh. Is it a double? Oh, plain. Dang. That first pack really set the expectation there. A Weft Blade Enhancer. Ooh, 5 mana with a plains. Creature is Drix Artificer. When this creature enters, put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. Ooh, it's got warp. Warp 2 in a plains. Yeah, see, that's 6 and that's 3. It's half cost. Warps are half cost. Love it. Regular swamp. Lander. Robot. Boom. Pack number 3 in the books. Man, I gotta open these faster. I'm not gonna get any sleep. Alright, Cryo Shatter. Dead Meat Plays. Have a fantastic stream. So great to see you live. Gonna be hop into the land of the Z's. Enjoy the land of Z's. Get all the Z's. Get them honk shoes as well. I like that. Honk shoes. Thank you so much for the support, for the love. Love seeing you. Take it easy. Peace, Dead Meat. Alright, Cryo Shatter. Enchantment. Enchant creature. Wow, imagine that. Enchanted creature gets -5/-0. When enchanted creature becomes tapped or is dealt damage, destroy it. Cryo Shatter, that's cool. Weft Blade Enhancer. Oh, I just opened that guy. The normal version. Shattered Wings. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. Surveil 1. Nebula Dragon. Flying. When this creature enters, it deals 3 damage to any target. That's pretty good. That's why it costs 7. That's pretty cool art. That would be really cool in a borderless. Gravkill. Ooh, that's dope. Exile target creature or spacecraft. Yep. Temporal Intervention. Void. I don't know what Void is yet. Don't understand. That's okay. This spell costs 2 less to cast if a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or a spell was warped this turn. Ooh. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. That player discards that card. That could be really good in a swamp deck. Dang. Lost in Space. Target artifact or creature's owner puts it in their choice of the top or bottom of their library. Surveil 1. Susarian Voidborn. Whenever this creature or another creature or artifact you control dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. That's dope. I might need to look into playing swamp decks. All these black cards, I'm like, that seems super cool. I didn't think I liked swamp decks. I think it's because I'm... Alright, I'm going to give you a little history. I feel that I'm too scared to like do damage to myself or like discard stuff or put your stuff in the graveyard because like, oh, I'm wasting my things. What if it's something good? But like here I am, you know, a decade ago playing a Warlock deck in Hearthstone where that's like basically all I did was you just get rid of your stuff to make yourself stronger. So like, it's like I don't like the idea of it, but like in practice it's like, oh, this is really good. Void trigger something if a non-land permanent left the battlefield this turn or if something was warped this turn. Oh, okay, so that it was in here somewhere. It explained what it was. I guess I didn't understand that that was the definition after void. Thank you for clarifying. Right, it's like I don't like I said, I don't love the idea of like trashing all my stuff and putting stuff in the graveyard, but it does pay off. It does pay off. Rescue Skiff. Artifact. Spacecraft. When the spacecraft enters, return a target creature or enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. And that's exactly why, folks. That's exactly why. Make a swamp, plains, black and white. That could be pretty cool. Seed Ship, Brood Tender. When this creature enters, mill 3 cards. Oh, that goes with that would go with the other commander deck. I think that was a green, black, blue. I think it was a green, black something. Ooh. Very cool. Not hollow, but a full custom art. Meteor Crater. Yo, Forte, you got the price on this guy? Land. Choose a color of a permanent you control. Add 1 mana of that color. Simple enough. Nothing crazy. It's probably not worth a lot. Don't bother looking it up. Pretty though. I like Meteor Crater. This would be so cool, hollow, with all those colors. Dang. That's a dope pull. I like it. Adagia, Windswept Bastion. It's a land. It's a planet. This land enters tapped. Add a plains. Station. Ooh, 12+. Create a token that's a copy of a target's artifact or enchantment you control, except it's a legendary. Activate only as a sorcery. Ooh. Hey, that's... Oh, wait. I think I've opened one of these. Wait, no, maybe not. Avoid Galeblade. Yeah, maybe I have. I don't know. That's pretty, though. Thanks for the foil. Flash, flying. Sacrifice this creature. Draw a card. Yeah, I think I've opened one. I'll take a foil. Plains. Lander. Drone. It's pack number 4. Rip 'em. Flight Deck Coordinator. He's a creature at the beginning of your end step. If you control 2 or more tapped creatures, you gain 2 life. Intrepid Tenderfoot. Put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Activate only as a sorcery. Yeah, 116. I didn't think so. I was like, oh, this is cool. It's special, but not that special. Plasma Bolt. Deals 2 damage to any target. Gotta love that. It's got a void effect. Hole Carver. Ooh, Death Touch. I might need to make a black deck with this expansion. I'm liking all the cards. I get excited, I start sing-songing. Mental Modulation. The spell costs 1 less to cast during your turn. Oh yeah, because it's an instant. I could cast it on my opponent's turn. Tap target artifact or creature, draw a card. Oh, dope. Mechanozoa? I don't know. Artifact creature, robot jellyfish. Yeah. When this creature enters, tap target artifact or creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. Ooh. Ooh, and warp. Warp. Love these warps. Red Tiger Mechan. Haste. Warp 1. Or, I guess 2. It's just haste. It's a 3/3. It's dope. So apparently every pack has one regular foil and one basic land. 20% chance the foil replaces the land slot. It wouldn't replace, because that first pack I got a foil land and a normal foil. Oh. But it doesn't replace. Just, I guess, 20% chance the land is also foil. Right? That's what you meant? Weft Stalker Ardent. Whenever another creature or artifact you control enters, the creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. Glacier Godmaw. Trample. Ooh, it's a Leviathan. Yeah, it's a big boy. 6/6. Okay, it's not huge, but it's big. Lander token. Biomechan Engineer. Seen you. Dual Sun Technique. That sounds cool. It's an instant. Target creature you control gains double strike until end of turn. If it has a 1/1 counter on it, draw a card. That'd be good in what I've seen so far. Forte, I got you. Secluded Starforge. Land. You can tap untapped artifacts you control. Target creature gets +X/+0 until end of turn. Robot artifact. Ooh, Ilvoy Infiltrator. So I've seen several Ilvoy. This must be like this alien race. It's a jellyfish rogue. Wild. This creature can't be blocked if you've cast 2 or more spells this turn. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Ooh. That's cool. Ooh, a full art. Not hollow, but a full art. I'll take all of those. Nice. Cool. Alright, we're on the clock here. Ooh, Weftblade Enhancer. Got one of those. Shattered Wings. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, creature with flying, surveil 1. Oh yeah, I've got one of those. Nebula Dragon. Grave Kill. Self-Craft Mechan. Yeah. Zookeeper Mechan. Tap. Add mountain. Target creature you control gets +4. Yep. Okay. Thawbringer. Territorial Bruntar. Reach. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast that card this turn. That's cool. So you just exile some land and be like, I got some land to burn. Tragic Trajectory. Uthros Scanship. Siege Ship Impact. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. If its mana value was 2 or less, create a lander token. Okay, yeah. Asteli Reclaimer. Creature. Angel Warrior. That's cool. Flying. When this creature enters, return target non-creature, non-land permanent card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast this creature. So I guess if you don't warp, you spend more, then you can get a bigger creature back from your graveyard. Ooh, Dubious Delicacy. Well, that's kind of hard to see. Interesting. It's an artifact. It's food. Flash. When this artifact enters, up to 1 target creature gets -3/-3 until the end of turn. 2 and tap. Sacrifice this artifact. I gain 3 life. 2 tap. Sacrifice this artifact. Target opponent loses 3 life. It's an acquired taste. Interesting. Yay! Foil. Sweet. Alright, now we're rolling, because I'm getting some duplicates. That's why. It's a lot to get through stuff that I hadn't opened, or I hadn't seen yet. This cuts really well. Ceramic, everyone. Oh my god, what just happened? No. Alright, well, these are just, I don't know, whatever order they're going to be in. The foil might be at the back still. I don't know. Ooh, an ore plate pangolin. Pangolin. Yeah, I don't know. Whenever another artifact you control enters, you may pay 1. If you do not... Wait, if you do, put a 1/1 counter on this creature. Perigee Beckoner. Alright. When do I normally stream? That's an excellent question. I've not streamed in a long time. This is my first stream back. So you're in luck. You caught me on my maiden voyage, my maiden re-voyage. When do I normally stream? Late. On random times. But if you follow, and you know, I'm not one to push the notifications and all that stuff, but like that's the best way to know if you liked hanging out. I appreciate you stopping by. You get some sleep. I need to get some sleep. We got to wrap this up, but thank you. Night, Tobeans. Alright, Perigee Beckoner. When this creature enters... Ooh, it's a horror. When this creature enters, until end of turn, another creature you control gets +2/+0, gains when this creature dies, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. That's a dope effect. Ilvoy Operative. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. Exosuit Savior. Flying. When this creature enters, return up to one other target permanent you control to its owner's hand. So I would return something to my hand so that I could play it again and get the effect for it entering the battlefield. That's cool. Fungal Colossus. A spell costs X less to cast, where X is the number of differently named lands you control. Ooh. Yeah, 7? I would say, I'm sure that wouldn't take too long. Decent amount of lands in your deck. Thawbringer, we've seen you. Red Tiger Mechan. All Fates Scroll. It's an artifact. You tap, add 1 mana of any color. Nice. 7 in tap. Sacrifice this artifact. Draw X cards. X is the number of differently named lands you control. Vote out. Among Us. GG's Among Us, you did it. Convoke. Your creatures can help cast this spell. Each creature you tap while casting this spell pays for 1 land or 1 mana of that creature's color. Destroy a target creature. Democracy is not always just. I gotta make a black deck. I gotta do it. I've gotta... God. I gotta look into that other commander deck. I didn't think I would like that other commander. Maybe it was just the vibe because it's like the insecty thing. I'm like, I don't love that vibe so much. The aesthetic. I like the spacey robot thing. But that green black, I think it's green black something. I might really like its playstyle though. See, I'm not like a black. I don't like the horror, that swampy. Like I don't love that aesthetic. I like the clean aesthetic. But I like that playstyle. Why am I the way that I am? You use social engineering. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, create 2/2 colorless robot artifact. You can warp this bad boy. I already see him. That guy got a nice card back there. Wedgelight Rammer. Artifact. Spacecraft. When the spacecraft enters, create a 2/2 colorless robot. Station. Tap another creature. Sunstar Chaplain. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 2 or more tapped creatures, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, Lumen Class Frigate. Lumen, nice. Artifact, Spacecraft, it's a station. Other creatures you control get 1/1, and then 12+, Flying and Lifelink. Lifelink is something I'm not super familiar with. And a mountain non-foil. Wow, I kept at least those in the same order after dropping that pack. That looks cool. It's really pretty. Flight Deck Coordinator, Drex Fate Maker, Melded Moxite. Artifact. When this artifact enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards. That's simple enough. You get an extra thing too. Comet Crawler, Lifelink. When this creature attacks, you may sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, creature gets +2/+0 till end of turn. Ooh, that would make it a 4/3 for only 3 mana. That's pretty good. Sinister Cryologist. Zealous Display. Creatures you control get +2/+0 till end of turn. If it's not your turn, untap those creatures. Oh, that's nice. Galactic Wayfarer. Create a lander token. Full bore. Target creature you control gets +3/+2 till end of turn. If a creature was cast for its warped cost, it also gains trample and haste until end of turn. Warp paying dividends right there. Blue black would suit me. You're probably not wrong. You're probably not wrong. You're probably right. I have a lot of learning to do. I have a lot of researching, a lot of experiencing. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Mechan Navigator. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, draw a card, then discard a card. Melstrider's Resolve. Enchantment. Ooh, enchant creature you control. When this aura enters, enchanted creature fights up to 1 target creature an opponent controls. Enchanted creature gets +0/+2. Can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Oh, that's handy. That's a nice way to just take out. Ooh. Another full art. Celestial Colonnade. Land enters tapped. Add a plane or an island. You can, until end of turn. Oh, it's like streaking across the text. This land becomes a 4/4 white and blue elemental creature with flying and vigilance. It's still a land. Whoa. That's cool. Consult the star charts. Instant kicker. I may pay an additional. Look at the top X cards of your library. X is number of lands you control. Put those cards into your hand. If the spell was kicked, put 2 of those cards into your hand instead. Put the rest at the bottom of your library in random order. Interesting. There's my foil. Melstrider Eulogist. A creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it dies. Draw a card. Ooh, yay. Foil Island. I'll take it. Alright, last pack. Got an Elvoy Light Jammer. Starfighter Pilot. Creature becomes tapped. Surveil. Ice Cave Crasher. Trample. Landfall. Land you control enters. Gets 1/1/1/0. Full art rare, regular rare, uncommon foil, land foil. Yes. I'm sorry, I can't. Oh my god, it's so late. Consult the star charts is $4.60. All right, almost $5. And that was not even the right. Yeah, that's just a normal card. Wow. Look at that. Read those. Orbital Plunge. 6 damage to target creature. If excess damage was dealt this way, create a lander token. Cost 4. Yeah. Creature. Human Artificer. A Beam Saw Prospector. When this creature dies, create a lander token. We like our lander tokens. Nanoform Sentinel. Whenever this creature becomes tapped, untap another target permanent ability. Triggers only once each turn. Depressurize. Target creature gets -3/0 until end of turn. If that creature's power is 0 or less, destroy it. That's good. That's good. I like these freaking black cards. Monoist Circuit Feeder. Flying. When this creature enters until end of turn, target creature you control gets +X/+0, and target creature an opponent controls gets -0/-X. X is the number of artifacts you control. Dawnstrike Vanguard. Scour for scrap. Stomping Ground. Ooh, it's Mountain Forest. Interesting. I may pay 2 life. If you don't, it enters tapped. Biotech Specialist. Dark Endurance. Spell costs 1 less to cast if it targets a blocking creature. Target creature gets +2/0 and gains indestructible until end of turn. I think I opened one of those before. That's cool. Foil. And it's normal. Alright, y'all. Oh yeah. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Whew. Wow. Stomping Ground is $8. Which one was even? Like, which one was that even? What was Stomping Ground? Really? Wow. That's probably my most worth card, my highest value card. Forte, thank you for being here. Shout outs to everyone that stopped by, said hi, dropped a follow, dropped some bits, dropped a Prime sub or 2. Fun fact, Stomping Ground's first release was Guild Pact, which was the first MTG set Forte Wind followed. Wow, that is a fun fact. It was 16 at the time. Wow, so it's only depreciated half. That's not bad, right? Not bad. Yeah, I think that's one thing I read about this release is like there's some reprints of like old stuff that's like good. That's like rare-ish, I guess. So that's cool. Nice. Fun fact. Love it. Way to tie it all together. Essential land. Some might say quintessential. 5 essentials. Number pun. Oh boy. Okay. Well, thanks guys and gals and theys and thems and everyone out there. Thank you for stopping by, for saying hey, for being here, for being you. This was a lot of fun. I've got a lot of magicking ahead of me. And that's basically all I want to do now. But I have to go to bed. And I have to wake up and I have to go to work tomorrow. But we will be back before long. We are going to learn more about the commander deck. I might end up buying the other commander deck. We'll see. And then we'll open that and we'll read through those cards. I couldn't go through this whole commander deck. I had a lot of packs to open. So maybe next time we'll just go through the commander deck. I'll read it and I'll figure it out. That's 100 cards. How many cards came in this? 9, 14. That was over 100 cards in front of me. So like, we can do it next stream. Maybe not next stream, but next time Magic stream. Be here. You'll figure it out. Alright. Forte, thanks for modding. Thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting. All the things. Until next time. Peace. Be well. Sayonara. Bye.